Legendary Fighters 5, Dawn of the New Age, the finals. Back at Planet Utopia, Coronado receiving a transmission from Ricardo Guardian from Planet Guardian in the Guardian Galaxy. Ricardo Guardian expressed his anger and frustration, and he vowed that, curse them. Don't you see what is happening? We're handling the universe on a silver platter to Sudimatria. I refuse to live in a universe where Sudimatria and Samaritan, for all matter, rules. And Coronado said to him, do not worry, Ricardo. Calm yourself. All is going according to plan. Ricardo Guardian was ready to go to Planet Sucro, where the championship title and the title of Universal Leader was going to be given. And Coronado said to him that would not be necessary. Instead, carry him, his troops, and his prize students to Utopia Castle. Then, all of them collectively will deal with Sudimatrians as they deal with their lord. Ricardo is furious about this. He said, I do not want Master Siegfried Sundrin to be the one to deal with him. But if these are orders from the top, I have no choice. And then he ended the transmission. Coronado wrote up, looked quickly to see that the fruition of the plans for him and Lady Gabba had come up with had come. The finals consisted of Lagoons and the Sudimatrians. Everything was going according to plan. The whole universe, especially that of the Sudimatrian space, hold their breaths as the fate of the universe was supposed to be decided. The Lagoons, who had been in every tournament and almost never came this far, had finally did it. Now all they had to do was defeat the Sudimatrians, who recent times have been represented by different people. But now Samaritan and his daughter Claire and Mark Ubi, who was a part of the Floor Empire, now a part of the Kingdom of Sudimatria, was now embarking on a new age, the age and rule of Sudimatria on the universal scale. As the battle was about to begin on the home planet of Lagoon, Beck, Lagoon, and Samaritan Sudimatria faced off. The master elements versus the strongest man in the universe with his fist. The battle commenced. As the battle commenced, Beck used his home grown advantage against Samaritan. He used the elements against Samaritan, but Samaritan was dodging him. Seeing that rain would not get to him, he decided to use lightning bolts, the same way he did to Elvira, since the ground was wet. But surprisingly, Samaritan was not phased. He was running towards him, punching the lightning bolts left and right away. Beck was stunned. He had never seen this before. So, using evasive measures, he made an earthquake to open up the earth. But like he did previously with the Kichuru, Samaritan dropped him in the air and started pushing his punches distance to Beck. So Beck used whirlwind to push him away. And at that time, he hit Beck to tag in Yamakro, who had his cannon as about to fire at Samaritan. Then Mark Ubi tagged in and saved him and flew some of his androids in the way of the cannon fire, blocking it. And then Mark Ubi and Yamaka were fighting. Mark Ubi fought more harder than any time in his life. This was the finals, so you have to put your best foot forward. So, in order to do this, as Yamaka and Mark Ubi fought, Mark Ubi had some androids going back and forth around Yamaka, to slice off and to tear off the big cannon was on the back of Yamaka's back. So when Yamaka finally went to fire, he couldn't fire. His cannon was on the floor, thus allowing Mark Ubi to finish him with his remaining androids and flew into the air and defeat him. With that, Claire, Sudimatria, tied in, and then it was Farrington. Two dueled and duked it up. But Claire and her sword, the Pendra sword, is too much for the young Farrington to handle, and so he was defeated. And then it was back to Samaritan and Beck, who was now determined more than ever to destroy him, as the storm grew worse because of his anger and frustration. Samaritan was not deterred by the weather, and only the prize of victory was the only thing in his eye. And so he used the elements once again to chop the earth, trapping Samaritan in a coffin-like tomb of dirt and rock. And then he leaped up and had all the elements fist in Beck's fist, and jumped and was going to leap in the air and punch Samaritan with all the elements and say, Samaritan, your days are numbered. With this fist, I will bring and usher in the Lagoon Empire. And then Samaritan was like, I commend you for your tenacity, your determination. But you think this little thing will hold me? And then Samaritan break free from the dirt prison without even a struggle. And then back in midair was taken aback, and he let go his fist a little bit. And then Samaritan pivot, so you're not in the way of the fist. And then he leap forward and use his own fist, punch out in the jaw, knocking Beck out instantly, and knock him so far and so hard he bumped back into his teammates. Total TKO. And the ring announcer, like, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. The great legendary fighters of all time of the universe and the new rulers thereof, Samaritan and Team Sudimatria. The universe and the crowd rejoiced. And soon as Samaritan stand and all like this, like, was then he's shocked that I would win. And Claire, his daughter, leaped for joy. He said, yeah, I finally did it. And Mark UB did this. Yes! And everyone fought hard and brave, and they did it. Cheers and jubilation, fireworks, could sing all over the space of Sudimatria. Yui praised the heavens and said, at long last, my Lord, what you see, your son has lived. We've won. And all of Scholastica was rejoicing, and the Galileans were rejoicing, and Jill Cannon was like, yes, finally, my loyalty to Sudimatria is finally paid off. Now I'm going to be the Grand General of the entire universe. And Jerome and Francis rejoiced with him. Also, the Scholastica rejoiced. And then the composition did the boogie woogie as they were dancing in celebration. The Tiger, Rom, and Warren clapped in celebration. But Duke was nervous as Susie was fuming mad, punching the walls, cursing the Sudimatrians for causing them not to rule. Others around the galaxy, like Master Benny, who was of the Commonwealth Bankery, looked and he smiled and he said, well done to his former teammates and his Lord Lagoon. They've done extremely well. They put on a very magnificent show, a show of solitude and gratitude. As the celebrations continued, and Team Lagoon was being walked out, Yamacraw asked his Lord, should they warn them about the Siegfried Synergen connection? And then Beck was like, well, it's not our place. Sudimatrians are strong, and they have the biggest and strongest army in the universe, if our hunch is correct. And Siegfried Synergen is still around. Certainly, Samaritan and the Sudimatrians should be able to handle it. And so, then was that. Then Carnaro came in the broadcast screen and encouraged the Sudimatrians to head to Pan Sucro in order to get the reward and be inducted as the greatest legendary fighters of all time and in the universe. Claire was stunned. Why they couldn't do it in their whole galaxy? Mark, confident, said, this is the part of the tournament. We must do this. I wonder if the other fighters will be there, he said. Samaritan fluently went to the ship and went to Plan Sucro, not knowing what dangers lied ahead. For Carnaro and his allies had a perfect trap for them laid set and ready. But this That's all the rules, to kill Sudimatrians once and for all.